Pause. All right, shalom, shalom, shalom. It's Dayat Car once again with another street ministry event broadcasting from Phoenix, man. All right. For first and foremost, before we get started, facing east, like Daniel did, you can reference this in Daniel chapter 6, man. All praises to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Bakakwadash. Double honors go to the elders of One West all the way down to the elders of GMS Great Millstone, man. Rob Ahab, Rob Shalom to you, sincere Akim, Wa Akwa out there. All right. And to you, confusion and face, and to Hebrew Israelites scattered across the four corners of the globe, and to you, brothers pushing this truth hard, man. Making your election sure through faith, man. All right. Coming out here, presenting yourself as a living sacrifice, risking your life and your freedom, man. All right. So I'm out here today, man. I should have been out here a little earlier. Just so hot, man. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to really, I don't want to push the equipment too hard out here, man. All right, but to me, I'll take the heat. I'll risk passing out. All right. But I need the equipment, man. It's all about enduring. So today, I'm bringing out my 1611. I never used it. Had it for a couple of years, man. And it was like I'll bring it out at the right time. You know what I'm saying? And it feels like it's the right time. All right. To you brothers out there, man. Before we get into this, man. Yo, man, you gotta study to do this work, man. You gotta really study, man. You gotta really put hours in the study, man. You can't teach until you know, man. So until you know, your job is to learn. And this ain't no joke, man. All right, this ain't no fashion show. This is spiritual, man. This ain't no thug stuff. This is about faith, man. All right, this isn't a black identity movement. The so-called Negroes, Native Americans, and Hispanics, and the confusion of face. All right, are of the 12 tribes of Israel, man. We got Hebrew Israelites in the Philippines. We got Hebrew Israelites in China. Hebrew Israelites are obviously deep in Africa, man. We got Hebrew Israelites in every single country, man. So how is this a black identity movement, man, when we got confusion of face? This is a Hebrew Israelite awakening, man. All right. So I guess I'll start there. Man. I'm at Ezekiel 37. This is Ezekiel 37, verse 1. The hand of the Lord Yahweh was upon me and carried me out in the spirit of the Lord Yahweh and set me down in the midst of the valley, which was full of bones. We're that valley that's full of bones, man. We're dead. We've been divorced. Pursuing of what? Deuteronomy chapter 28, man. All right. To be specific, man, I think it's Deuteronomy 28 and 64. This page is crispy, never used. It's about teaching the scriptures, man. this is brand new, baby. Bear with me for a second. This is Deuteronomy 28, verse 64. And the Lord Yahweh shall scatter thee among all people from the one end of the earth even unto the other, and there shalt thou serve other gods, which neither thou nor thy fathers have known, even wood and stone. That's how we became the Gentile foreigners, man. That's how we became heathens. All right, we were divorced. And the Most High put that curse on us, man, for us to go off serving Islam, you know, Christianity, Serapis Christus, all right, Buddhism, Hinduism, Shivaism, Zoroastrianism, all right. We got the homosexuality thing going on. All right. So with that being said, that's how we became dry bones, man. Dead. All right. No power, no culture, no heritage, all stripped, all ripped away by the heathens. All right. Especially Esau, Edom, man. All right. So I'm back at Ezekiel 37. And this is about the dry bones, about 12 tribes of Israel, the so-called Negroes, Native Americans, and Hispanics, West Indians, even the Filipinos are Hebrew Israelites. So we placed Ezekiel in a valley which was full of bones. And caused me to pass by them round about, and behold, there were very many in the open valley, and lo, they were very dry, very dead, no life. You guys know what it is, man. You tear up some chicken, man, you kicking it, one of them type of days, man. You leave the little wing box, you know, in the thing. You know, it might be a day or two. You forgot to throw it away. Them dry bones. You know, or you forget to take some meat off the grill and it overcooks and that bone is brittle. If you drop it, that rib will just shatter. How do you rebuke you? Flies, man. You know what I'm saying? So we're those dry bones. We're dead, man. Look at the phone. We have no power. When your phone is powerless, what do you call your phone, man? Call your phone dead. Call your phone dead. All right. So we're dead. We're being revived right now, man. All right. The hopeful elect, the 1/3. 2/3 will remain dead, and they'll be brought back into the kingdom through regeneration, which is also reincarnation, man. All right, through the 144,000, the elect is consisted primarily of none other than women, children. All right, you're gonna have some elders up in that, but able-bodied, able-minded men. You're supposed to strive to make your election sure, man. You can't sit this out. You're sitting that out, man. It's called dereliction of duty, man. For any of you brothers, that's unfortunately a veteran when he was a dead man, like I was. You know what dereliction of duty is, man. You know what treason is, man. You know what being a bitch is, man. Hiding, man. When you supposed to be on the front lines, or whatever your MOS is, man. Whatever your military career is, man. You're supposed to handle up. And a lot of brothers ain't handling up. They think this is a joke. They want you to play pity pat, kitty cat, knick-knack, paddywhack, give a dog a bone, and we ain't doing that over here, man. Yahweh Shai commanded us to be austere men. That's hardened, man. That's chiseled and grizzled vet. All All right, to push this truth, man, to let people know that nuclear disaster is coming, that they're Hebrew Israelites, and that salvation awaits them if they choose it, man. But really, the deeper part of it is we live in a thing called predestination and prescriptive reality of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. So it's not up to us, man. We're either many are called and few are chosen. So we don't call ourselves, man. We don't go, you know what, hey, man, it's a good idea to give a damn about the truth today. It don't work that way. This is spiritual. This is quantum. Verse 3, and he said unto me, Son of man, can these bones live? And I answered, O Lord Yahweh, thou knowest. Again he said unto me, Prophesy upon these bones, and say unto them, O ye dry bones, hear the word of Yahweh. And that's what we're doing. Hear the word of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, man. Listen, we're prophesying. We're giving you the prophecies, man. All right? We're giving you the edification. We're giving you the rebukes, right? We're giving you history, right? We're giving you inspiration. We're helping giving you that fire, that oil. We're giving you that wine. We're giving you that milk. We're giving you that water. You can't live without no water, man. The flesh can't live without water. How can the spirit live without the spiritual water? I know I need this water. It's been a motherfucking tough week, man. My grandma got her leg amputated below the knee, and that's judgment. I can tell my mom, you know, she's not really the truth. She's in that Christianity bullshit, not to veer off topic, man. All right? But I have to tell my mom, man, like, look, man, the Lord is judging our family for his wickedness, man. And I went down a list of bullshit that's happened in the history of our family, man. She had nothing to say, man. You know, these are judgments that's been happening, and nobody wants to listen to what I gotta say. You know, so it is what it is, man. I'm expecting more bad news. There's more judgments, man. People are dropping, man. People are dropping left to right, man. You see what happened to Kevin Samuels, man. All right, he croaked like a frog, ribbit. So-called smashed some damn harlot slut. I think she was a femme fatale, a hit woman. All right? Because he was a fucking faggot piece of shit. All right? Talking about that quality man bullshit. Nigga, this is what a quality man is in these scriptures. Doing his work. And so what happened? He was smashing the fucking hoe, and the nigga died. But who knows, man? She could have pricked him with something, man. I think he got assassinated, man, because at the end of the day, the good quality he did have, you know, a broke clock is right 2 times a day. You know what I'm saying? He was teaching brothers about these wicked ass Eves, man. All right? He was having brothers stand up. And that beauty, he was hoping brothers to see past that, man. All right? He was red pilling brothers, and that has some value in it. That has some intrinsic value in it. But he wasn't dealing with the truth. He wasn't dealing with Yahweh Shai, man. He got judged, man. So he's not a part of the elect. You want to be a part of the elect, you got to stay alive to this thing, man. And that's going to be through faith and predestination, man. And that's why we got to keep praying to be a part of that number. I pray I'm a part of that number every day, man. When I wake up my eyes, man. All right? But this is about teaching the scriptures, man. And this ain't about imitating people. Verse 5, thus saith the Lord Yahweh unto these bones, behold, I will cause breath to enter into you, and you shall live. So this truth, all right? You know, Abba Bivens delivered us the ultimate truth, man. You know? And then by the time it got to Elder Tahar, man, you know, who the Most High is dealing with, man, we have this absolute 144% truth, man. And I will lay sinews upon you, and will bring up flesh upon you, and cover you with skin, and put breath in you, and you shall live, and you shall know that I am the Lord Yahweh. So they're being resurrected up from the dead. We see movies with the graphics where the skeletons, come back up, and the muscles and the tendons, ligaments. That's what's happening right now in a spiritual sense, man. And as we're waking up, this world is dying. So I prophesied as I was commanded, and as I prophesied, there was a noise, and behold, a shaking, and the bones came together, bone to bone. And when I beheld, lo, the sinews and the flesh came up upon them, and the skin covered them above, but there was no breath in them. Then he said unto me, prophesy unto the wind. And that's why we out here doing these highways and byways, man. We're prophesying unto the wind right now, man. This is the most important thing to do with your time and with your life, man. But you can't prophesy if you don't know the prophecies. You can't teach the scriptures if you don't know the scriptures. How can you go back to the basics if you don't know the basics, man? Then he said unto me, prophesy unto the wind, prophesy, son of man, and say to the wind, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, come from the four winds, O breath, and breathe upon these slain, that they may live. So we're the slain. And that breath, man, that's the Ruach HaKodesh, man. That Holy Spirit. All right? That's why Yahweh Shai left us, was the Holy Spirit, man. He has charge over his angels. So I'm going to get a quick precept on that. I'll go to Revelation chapter 7. I had a brain freeze for a second. I can't even cap. It feels good doing the highway with the 1611 in my hand, man. Had it for a couple years, man. Bring it out for a special occasion. This is Revelations chapter 7 and 1. And after these things, I saw four angels standing on the four corners of the earth, holding the four winds of the earth. These are those same four winds, all right, that prophet Ezekiel was told to prophesy into. So even if you ain't got viewers, even if no one wants to listen to you, we're commissioned to speak these scriptures into these winds, man, to come out here, man, into the elements and get it in. It'll go exactly, the message is going to be delivered. This word is not going to come back void, all right? And after these things, I saw four angels standing on the four corners of the earth, holding the four winds of the earth, that the four winds of the earth, Salakia, holding the four winds of the earth, that the wind should not blow on the earth, nor on the sea, nor on any tree. And I saw another angel ascending from the east, having the seal of the living power. All right, that's that. First off, that's the right name, man, because we have the scripture say to call upon the name, that by the name we shall be saved. Roughly paraphrasing, man. That name is Yahweh and Yahweh Shai, not Yahuwah, not Yehoshua. All right, not Jesus, not the Christ, not God. And I saw another angel ascending from the east, having the seal of the living power. And he cried with a loud voice to the four angels to whom it was given to hurt the earth and the sea, saying, hurt not the earth, neither the sea nor the trees, till we have sealed the servants of our power in their foreheads. So these those winds that's being held back is the nuclear destruction. All right. And nuclear destruction on humanity, obviously, and the earth. And until the elect are sealed, beginning with the 144,000 first fruits, the sons of God, the nukes won't drop. But we know that that time is fastly approaching every single second. All right. And the harbinger of death, Esau, the red man, so-called white man, is who developed these on the left-hand side, man. So we know that these sealings are happening right now. And that's why we got to have that oil and wine, man, like the wise virgins. Yahweh Ratazah, get to that next. That's why we got to keep studying, keep locking in, keep learning, keep listening, keep taking notes, and preoccupy ourselves with prophecy, man. Preoccupy ourselves with these scriptures, man. It's not a time to put the family first. This isn't the time to put your job first, your career first, your future first. Sealed the servants of our power in their foreheads. They have this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. They have the names, man. They're doing the work. And I heard the number of them which were sealed, and they were sealed 144,000 of all the tribes of the children of Israel. Of the tribe of Judah was sealed 12,000. Of the tribe of Reuben were sealed 12,000. Of the tribe of Gad were sealed 12,000. Of the tribe of Asher was sealed 12,000. Of the tribe of Naphtali was sealed 12,000. Of the tribe of Manasseh were sealed 12,000. Of the tribe of Simeon were sealed 12,000. Of the tribe of Levi were sealed 12,000. Of the tribe of Issachar were sealed 12,000. Of the tribe of Zabulon were sealed 12,000. Of the tribe of Joseph were sealed 12,000. Of the tribe of Benjamin were sealed 12,000. And after this I beheld, and lo, a great multitude which no man could number, of all nations and kindreds and people and tongues, stood before the throne and before the Lamb, clothed with white robes and palms in their hands. All right, that's the 144,000 in the elect, man. And this is not talking about the heathen, man. All right, the rest of the world is not included in this. This is only for the Hebrew Israelites. There's 12 gates, and they all have those names that I just read of the Hebrew Israelites. And cried with a loud voice, saying, Salvation to our power, which sitteth upon the throne, and unto the Lamb. And all the angels stood around the throne, and about the elders, and the four beasts, and fell before the throne of their faces, and worshipped Yahweh, saying, Amen. Blessing and glory, and wisdom, and thanksgiving, and honor, and power, and might be unto our power, Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, forever and ever. Amen. All right. So this is what comes of those dry bones. All right. So now I'm back at Ezekiel chapter 37, and I'm at verse 7. So I prophesied as I was commanded, and as I prophesied, there was a noise, and behold, a shaking, and the bones came together, bone to his bone. And when I beheld, lo, the sinews and the flesh came up upon them, and the skin covered them above, but there was no breath in them. Then he said unto me, Prophesy unto the wind, prophesy, son of man, and say unto the wind, Thus saith the Lord Yahweh, Come from the four winds, O breath, and breathe upon these slain, that they may live. So I prophesied as he commanded me, and the breath came into them, and they lived and stood up upon their feet, an exceeding great army. So we represent that exceeding great army. That's the power of these scriptures, man. And who's that exceeding great army? The 144,000, the first fruits. I got another prophecy, Salakia. Oh, I got another prophecy, but I got a precept for you. Go to Revelation I'm one of them dudes that have a problem with saying revelations. But don't make me ignorant to these scriptures. I'm still a babe in this truth. You know, I ain't no elder. You know, but I know a little something, man. All right, so this is the two witnesses. This is chapter 11 of Revelation. And I will give power. This is Revelation 11:3. And I will give power unto my two witnesses, and they shall prophesy 1,260 days in sackcloth. These are the two olive trees and the two candlesticks standing before Yahweh of earth. Man, these flies disrespectful, man. It's spiritual warfare. I mean, these demons being these insects, man. He got trash, everything he can deal with, man. You know, he want to land on the scriptures, though. And that's what Esau did. He landed on our scriptures, just like that damn fly, man. And these are the two olive trees and the two candlesticks standing before the power of the earth. All right, this is the southern and the northern tribe. And you know and if any man will hurt them, fire proceedeth out their mouth and devour their enemies. And if any man will hurt them, he must in this manner be killed. All right. So that's prophesying, man, that's thermonuclear fire destruction's coming, man. All right. And these people are going to be destroyed, man. So we're prophesying these things right now, and it's going to come to pass. If any man will hurt them, fire proceedeth out their mouth and devour their enemies. And if any man will hurt them, he must in this manner be killed. These have power to shut heaven, that it rain not in the days of their prophecy, and have power over waters to turn them into blood, and to smite the earth all the plagues as often as they will. So as we prophesy what the prophecies are about to happen, that's what that's talking about, man. All right, and that thermonuclear destruction is coming on our enemies real soon, man, and on these 2/3 wicked Hebrew Israelites that reject the truth. And when they shall have finished their testimony, the beast that ascended out of the bottomless pit shall make war against them. That's talking about the white, so-called white man, Esau, Edom, man. And great tribulation. I've been bringing out Daniel 12:1 all week. And when they shall have finished their testimony, the beast that ascendeth out of the bottomless pit shall make war against them, and shall overcome them and kill them. And their dead bodies shall lie in the street of the great city, which spiritually is called Sodom and Egypt, where also our Lord Yahushua was crucified. That's America, Mystery Babylon. And what does that mean by being crucified, man? Well, they destroyed his image, man. They slander his name. They make these South Park homosexual cartoons. They erect up the image of Cesare Borgia. All right. And now you have all types of fake images of blasphemy, man. You got transsexual Jesus Christs. You got aliens, gray and green aliens as Jesus Christ. You know, you got women trying to play Jesus Christ. All right. So there's disrespect going on in this motherfucker, man. And that's why thermal nukes are about to hit this place, man. The United States military has already admitted, man, they have no defense for what Russia has. There's no defense for what China has, man. There's no defense for North Korea, man. This place is about to get judged. Shalom. Hey, man, just fighting these devils, man.
No, that's right.
Yes, sir.
Up, brother.
All right, brother, you a Hebrew Israelite?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Right.
You know, so we gonna chant these devils down to destruction, and that's why they fear this truth, man. All right, they're not out here trying to stop these babies from getting kidnapped. They're trying to extort you out your car so you can't go to work, man. All right, so this place has to get judged because this place is grievous and it's wicked. And this white devil, he can't hide his ways no more because his ways are destroying his white ass too. All right. I'm going to get a verse. I have to come out here with a spray bottle, man. Verse 9. And they of the people and kindreds and tongues and nations shall see their dead bodies 3 days and a half, and shall not suffer their dead bodies to be put in graves. What are those dead bodies? Well, that's what we're reading right now in Ezekiel chapter 37. The Hebrew Israelites with the dry bones. You're Hebrew Israelite. Time to repent. All right. That's what that is. Those dead bodies, those dry bones. Those are the Hebrew Israelites in captivity, scattered across the world, stripped and robbed of our nationality, our heritage, and our faith, man. All right, and serving false gods, and all these heathens relished in it and waxed great and built empires off of our backs, and won't ever pay it back until Yahweh Bashim Yahushai comes back and makes it pay in blood and flesh. All right, and we're gonna take the heathen women and we're gonna make them our sex slaves and concubines, man. All right, and we're gonna take these heathen men and they're gonna be made slaves to plow the fields and to build our futuristic kingdom, man. And Esau's gonna get utterly destroyed until he's out of existence, man. That's the damn good news. That's the gospel. Not that wacky tacky Christian bullshit, man. Like I seen walking up here, I see some damn Edomites, man. Hippie Edomites with the hippie Edomite Jesus Christ Christianity, man, trying to say what's up to me. I'm not, you know, I'm not a dickhead, man, you know, but I'm not gonna give him no words, you know. But if he brings his ass on over here, I'll definitely show him a finger, 9. You know. So that's what that means, man. That 3.5 days, man. That's pretty roughly from, you know, somewhere around 1619 slavery period. You know, 350 years. We're in those times now, man. So now we're back. We're being raised up. We're back alive. And they of the people and kindreds and tongues and nations shall see their dead bodies 3 days and a half. So ever since the transatlantic slavery period started taking place, up until this point, they've been looking at our dead bodies. They've been looking at us in this destroyed state. And shall not suffer their dead bodies to be put in graves. They have no mercy on us, and they don't care to let us know who we are, what we are, or what's really going on. And that's why these prophecies are coming to pass and these miracles are happening. Verse 10, and they that dwell upon the earth shall rejoice over them. The world is happy that the so-called black man, so-called Native American man, the so-called Hispanic, the so-called Latinos, the Hebrew Israelites, the people in West Africa, all right? And we're scattered everywhere, man. But these people are happy that we're destroyed because the getting is good, man. A little wind gust. The getting is good, man. All right? And they've robbed and they've stripped us of everything to the point when we kill each other, we rape each other, we maim each other, we stab and shoot each other. We're in these prisons. We're in these sarcophaguses, man, these dead colleges learning these white Edomite lies of the devil, man. And the white man, so-called white man, is the devil the Bible speaks of, and he's not white. That's white. And we're not black, we're brown. Just like this 1611, man. We're derivatives of brown and they're derivatives of red. And they that dwell upon the earth shall rejoice over them and make merry, and shall sing gifts one to another, because these two prophets tormented them that dwelt on the earth. So right now what I'm doing, and what you other brothers that are doing this work correctly, we're tormenting these devils, man. We need to know what we're doing when we come out here, man. You can't go out hunting and not know how to use your bow and arrow or your rifle, not know how to chamber your bullets, not know how to, look through a scope. You got to know what you're doing when you come out here, man. And don't come out here until you know what you're doing, man. All right? Super important, man. This isn't a game. Shalom. You see that, man? People waking up, raising up. You guys been seeing me out here in this state, man. Raising up the dead, man. Raising up the people, man. People are waking up everywhere. They're hearing this truth. They're seeing this truth. And when they see us out here, man, all right, the hopeful elect is waking up, man, and they love it, man. It's giving them hope. That's why you have to be consistent. Like the scriptures say, in season, out of season, in an instant, man. You can't do a one highway and byway, disappear, come back a month later, disappear, come back 5 months later. Fuck that shit. Just drop dead, man. You have to always be out here, man. They should, oh, there's that one guy. Oh, there's that one guy. Yeah, you're damn right. There's that one guy. I'm following the Lamb, man. And they that dwell upon the earth shall rejoice over them and make merry, and shall sing gifts one to another, because of the two prophets tormented them that dwelt on the earth. So these people were happy as hell that we were destroyed. And after 3 days and a half, the spirit of life from Yahweh entered into them, and they stood upon their feet, and great fear fell upon them which saw them. So these heathens and even these wicked 2/3 have great fear, seeing us stand up alive with this knowledge and wisdom and understanding, teaching this truth, man. Letting the so-called Hispanics, the so-called blacks, the so-called Latinos, the West Indians, the Cubans, the Haitians, Guatemalans, all right, the West Africans, the Filipinos, letting our people know that we're the Hebrew Israelites, man. It's bringing great fear to these people, man, because we're hastening the coming of the Lord. And they heard a great voice from heaven saying unto them, come up hither. And they ascended up to heaven in a cloud, and their enemies beheld them. That's what's coming, man. That's what this is about. We're about waking up those people so that they can come up hither. You know, like Scorpion. Get over here. Get over here. Right? But people, when we go up in those chariots, Yahweh Ratazah, I'm of that number, that you're of that number, these people are going to get nuked, man. All right? So I'm going to get another precept on that. All right, so let's just continuing on with the theme of this lesson right here. All right, there's two quick pointers I want to point out to you brothers, man. I don't come out here unprepared. I got lessons. I got lessons and breakdowns Ain't even went to him. Because every time I come out here, the spirit just grabs a hold of me, man. The Rakah Math, man, the spirit of truth, man. And then it just takes control of my body and my mind and my mouth, man. All right. That's why we do these. That's why I do these videos. Why brothers do these videos, because it's too much truth. It's too much water. And another thing, I ain't never really read out of the 1611. I always just held it every now and then. I'll glance at it. It's my first time ever even using this thing, man. And does it look like I have a problem reading these weird ass words? No, that's the spirit, man. So when the Most High is dealing with you, man, you ain't gonna have no problems. Don't ask no questions. Inside joke. So this is 1 Corinthians 15 and 50. Now this I say, brethren, that flesh and blood cannot inherit the kingdom of Yahweh. So when those people that are sealed go up, what's going to happen is our soul comes out of our body and we're transformed without dying, man. Now I say this, brethren, that flesh and blood cannot inherit the kingdom of Yahweh, neither doth corruption inherit incorruption. So bad things can inherit good things, and good things aren't going to inherit bad things. Behold, I show you a mystery. We shall not all sleep, meaning we shall not all die a physical death in this last age. But we shall all be changed. And that all's talking about the 1/3, man. In a moment, in a twinkling of an eye, at the last trump, for the trumpet shall sound, and the dead shall be raised incorruptible, and we shall be changed. For this corruptible, this flesh body, must put on incorruption. You know, we've seen it before. Super Saiyans, superheroes. We're going to be like Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, man. And we shall be changed. For this corruptible must put on incorruption, and this mortal must put on immortality. So when this corruptible, this human body, shall have put on incorruption, our God body, and this mortal shall have put on immortality, then shall be brought to pass the saying that is written, death is swallowed up in victory. O death, where is thy sting? O grave, where is thy victory? All right? And that's through the mercies of David, man. That's through the mercies of David, man. We're doing on time. Damn, 42 minutes already. I'm having fun, man. I'm in my bag right now, man. I feel good. I want to scream right now, man. Call on Yahweh, Bashem, Yahushua, Bashem, Rakah, Quadash. That's how I feel, man. I feel strong as fuck. Bear with me for a second, man, so I'm getting the surge of energy. So now I'm back to Ezekiel chapter 37. We pick up at verse 11. Then he said unto me, Son of man, these bones are the whole house of Israel. Behold, they say our bones are dry and our hope is lost. We are cut off for our parts. Therefore prophesy and say unto them, Thus saith the Lord Yahweh, Behold, O my people, I will open your graves and cause you to come up out of your graves and bring you into the land of Israel. And that's what we read in those last two precept stanzas, man. That come up here, man, and in that twinkling of an eye. We're in our grave right now, man. We're dead. This is the grave right here, man. All right? And it's about to be opened up. We gonna fly like an eagle. Everything is about the scriptures, man. Every song, every movie, you can find the truth in it, man. So I'm gonna go to Psalms. Psalms 2 and 8. Ask of me, and I shall give thee the heathen for thine inheritance, and the uttermost parts of the earth for thy possession. That's for the Hebrew Israelites, man. Beginning with Yahushua, he's going to get first cuts on everything, first dibs on everything. All right, then it's 144,000 firstborn sons. You know, they're going to be his ruling government. And then the people of the elect, those are going to be the countrymen and countrywomen. And we will not be like them. They will be human beings. We will be gods. Ask of me, and I shall give thee the heathen for thine inheritance, and the uttermost parts of the earth for thy possession. Thou shalt break them. Thou shalt break them with the rod of iron and dash them to pieces like a potter's vessel. There's no saving the heathen, man. Cut it out. Spare me for 1 second. I know what I need. All right, this is Obadiah. I gotta hydrate while I'm giving y'all that spiritual hydration. This is Obadiah. And this is judgment of Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. All right. So while we're getting saved, this is what's coming to them. This is like prosecution in court spiritually, and that's what we're doing. We're holding court first on Israel to wake up Israel, and then on a heathen with Esau at the top. And it says here, the destruction of Edom for their pride and for their wrong unto Jacob, the salvation of victory of Jacob. So that's what Obadiah is about. The vision of Obadiah, thus saith the Lord Yahweh concerning Edom. We have heard a rumor from the Lord Yahweh, and an ambassador sent among the heathen. Arise ye, and let us rise up against her in battle. And we've been rising up against her in battle, all right, ever since Abba Bivens, man. Anywhere I do a highway, everything funnels towards me, man. This shit is crazy. Flies, trash. It's spiritual warfare out here, man. Trying to throw you off of your focus, man. That's why you have to meditate, come out here prepared for spiritual combat, man. Ephesians chapter 6. The vision of Obadiah, thus saith the Lord Yahweh concerning Edom. We have heard of, and this, it's we with two E's. We have heard a rumor unto the Lord Yahweh, and an ambassador sent among the heathen. Arise ye, and let us rise up against her in battle. Behold, I have made thee small among the heathen, thou art greatly despised. All right, so the Esau is the most hated so-called white man, so-called European, the so-called Caucasian, the cracker-ass cracker. The Pink Panther is that most hated people on this earth, man. They're beasts. Behold, I have made thee small among the heathen, thou art greatly despised. The pride of thine heart hath deceived thee, though that dwellest in the clefts of the rock. All right, so they're cavemen. The so-called caveman is the most hated people on this planet. They're destroyers. They're killers. They're rapers. They're robbers. They're pillagers. They're pieces of shit. Whose habitation is high. That's why they have these skyscrapers. That's why they have these space stations, these missiles, these satellites. This power. They're in high power. Whose habitation is high, that saith in his heart, which meaning his mind. Who shall bring me down to the ground? Who shall take away my power? Who shall take me from my throne? All right. So we see that Esau Edom is ruling from Mystery Babylon, America. Fuck this place. But the other Edomites, the Russians, spoken of in Ezekiel 38, they're going to take this place out with other nations. All right. Behold, I have made thee small among the heathen. Verse 4. Though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, like the American eagle, the Roman eagle, the Greco-Roman eagle, the Greece eagle, the German eagle, the Russian eagles, the European eagles, the Philadelphia Eagles. Though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, and though thou set thy nest among the stars, thence I will bring thee down, saith the Lord Yahweh. If thieves came to thee, if robbers by night, how art thou cut off? Would they not have stolen till they had enough? If the grape gatherers came to thee, would they not leave some grapes? Yeah, when you hit a lick, you take enough that you need, man. You know, but Esau, when he hits a lick, he needs every single thing, right down to the most minute atom. And then he wants to split that atom. And then he wants to take away your right to breathe oxygen. And he wants to chemtrail the fuck out of you like a roach. All right, so he's merciless. Esau has his stomach, his thirst for destruction, it has no end. The caveman's thirst for destruction, it has no end. And that's why he was organically relegated to the wastelands, because you can't waste anything in the wastelands. You damn devils. Fuck America, man. Fuck the world. Though thou exalt thyself as an eagle, and though thou set thy nest amongst the stars, then will I bring thee down, saith the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. If these came to thee, let me run down to 6. How art the things of Esau searched out? How are his hid things sought up? We know this motherfucker now, man. We know the so-called white man now, man. And the white man knows the white man. You see the TikTok videos, man. We see what the brothers, soldiers, laboring diligently on Instagram are doing, man. We're holding court on you motherfucking devils, man. There's a devil driving by, man. Shalak Riyam, Bob Ball. You know? Mawala Babal. Mawala Edom, man. Mawala Edom, man. I'm gonna lose my focus. So we know the white man, like the front of our hand. Now all the men of thy confederacy have brought thee even to the border. The men that were at peace with thee have deceived thee and prevailed against thee. They that ate thy bread have laid a wound under thee. There is none understanding in him. So we've been betrayed by the whole world. Now I'm going to get verse 18. This is Obadiah 1:18. This is the point. And the house of Jacob, or Jacob, the house of Jacob shall be a fire, and the house of Yahweh, I believe, Joseph, a flame, and the house of Esau for stubble. And they shall kindle in them and devour them. And there shall not be any remaining of the house of Esau. And there shall not be any remaining of the house of Esau. There shall not be any Edomites remaining, man. They're going to be utterly obliterated. For the Lord has spoken it. Put that in your book. That's what Dancing with Wolves, man. You know, in the spirit, man, me and my little brother, man, we used to watch Dancing with Wolves and Last of the Mohicans. I might check that out tonight. Last Mohicans. All the time. Back to back to back to back to back to back. My mom used to be like, why do you watch this stuff all the time? You guys are always watching slave movies and movies with Native Americans. We was little kids, man. It was like, hey, man, we love this stuff, man. And we knew, like, our grandmas are Gadite on my mom's side. All right? Full-blooded so-called Cherokee, man. So it was in our blood, man. All right, got something else. Let me see the time. Do a time check. Damn, 7 minutes. I'm gonna close out. Because what I do is I put these videos on BitChute. I run here and there. I treat these websites, man. I treat these websites like countries. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to the book of Matthew. See where the Spirit leads me. I think I'm gonna close out with Matthew 25. Let me get a precept. All right, yeah, this is exactly what I wanted to get. All right, Bob the ball. This is exactly what I wanted to get. This is Matthew chapter 25, verse 1. I'm going to bring this out. Then shall the kingdom of heaven be likened unto 10 virgins which took their lamps and went forth to meet the bridegroom. The 5 of them were wise and 5 were foolish. They that were foolish took their lamps and took no oil with them. All right? No oil means you can't light your lamp. You're not on fire. You're lukewarm. You're cold. You're not in this truth. You have no understanding of the scriptures. You're still lost in the heathen's lies. And the Most High can't use you for this reasonable service, man. They that were foolish took their lamps and took no oil with them. But the wise took oil in their vessels with their lamps. While the bridegroom tarried, they all slumbered and slept. All right, so the bridegroom, Yahushua, he's going to be back, and people think that he's taking his sweet time, and he's not. And at midnight, that's when, as we read in Revelation, when he said, come up here, when he takes the elect, beginning with the 144,000, these chariots, while the heathen are watching in great amazement and fear, right, which is what the world is going to call the UFO event, and rile the world up to fight against Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. Man, this turned into a 3-hour video, man. And at midnight there was a cry made, behold, the bridegroom cometh, go ye out to meet him. Then all those virgins arose and trimmed their lamps. So that means they turned on the lamps, they turned on their fire, man. And the foolish said unto the wise, give us of your oil, for our lamps are gone out. So at that last minute, man, the foolish virgins want that knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, because you can't get on fire without that knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. You can't do that work unless you know these scriptures, man. That's why you need to go hard and read this Bible every day. 4 chapters to 8 chapters a day, minimum, man. All right, for you brothers, definitely starting to get up and running. Us other brothers, man, we just pulling out scriptures everywhere doing this work, trying to help you guys understand stuff. This is nonstop work, baby. Then all those virgins arose and trimmed their lamps, and the foolish said unto the wise, give us of your oil, for our lamps are gone out. So they ran out of fire, man. You can't get my fire. You got to get your own fire. You got to put your own work in, man. You're not going to wear me out. But the wise answered, saying, not so, lest there be not enough for us and you, but go ye rather to them that sell and buy for yourselves. So you guys need to be putting in this work, man. We're already doing this labor, man. So if you don't know it, man, you're not going to get spoon-fed at the last minute. You got to get this truth now while you can get it, man. Because the famine of the word is coming, and it's hitting hard with this famine of food, man. And they're going to cut off this internet, collapse this economy, man. And they're going to make people take this MOTB, Dorito chips. And they're going to make you take that Capri Sun juice, too. Verse 9. But the wise answer, saying, not so, lest there not be enough for us and you, but go ye rather to them that sell and buy for yourselves. And while they went to buy, so while they're trying to learn, and, you know, so they can do the work, the bridegroom came, and they that were ready, those that are doing the work, those that have the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, those that were ready went in with him to the marriage, and the door was shut. That being said, I pray you guys are edified, man. That was a fire lesson right there, man. All right, so I'm closing out, man. The water, Yahweh Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shai. The water, Yahweh Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shai. The water, Yahweh Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shai Ba'Hashem, Rakak Wadash.